Hello, I wanted to give you a little tip on what I do if my stitching goes wrong and I need to get rid of the stitching. It works perfectly with satin stitching and it works okay with fill stitches that aren't too dense. If they're really dense like this is, it doesn't work. But if it's not too dense, then it does. And basically, it's best to go from the back. It seems to work better on the bobbin thread side than the top side. So imagine this is still in your hoop and you've got to get rid of it. There are gadgets out there. They can cost up to 70 UK pounds. Very expensive. This was £7 and it's just a beard hair trimmer, side bird trimmer. Not the hair cutter, the big one that you get. That I tried that. I pinched my husband's. Tried it. The teeth, they don't recess far enough back, so they didn't work. So you do need to get the little one. This is just a battery operated one. I use AA rechargeable batteries, and it's great. So it's a bit noisy, but bear with me. I'm just going to go along. You can see the satin edging there. And you just go along. If I bring it up to show you as well. So there's that. I'm also going to show you actually in the design itself, so to show you it's not just the edging that it works on. It works on a design that's in the centre of the hoop, not just down to edging. And the great thing about this is it doesn't cut the stabiliser. So I think we'll leave it there and then we'll turn over, and you basically just use your finger to go over and pull the stitches out like that. See how that's working? It's just absolutely brilliant. So you go along like that. Now with my designs I do like to do understitching. Now what I have done is I've gone through with scissors, or you can use your seam ripper and go along and you get them out that way. But that's the main thing, and a lot of satin stitching doesn't have under stitching, so it may work anyway. You may not need to do that rather. So where did I cut that? I have to remember now. I cut that on there. So again, in the design itself, going along, and if you find that you haven't gone far enough, you can go over it. But there's the I'm showing the wrong part. There's where it's just done there and there, you can see, and it doesn't tear the stabiliser at all, not at all. That's where I've done it previously as well. So that's it. It's really quick and easy. I made a t-shirt for my granddaughter for her birthday, and it was actually on the morning of her birthday I was making it, so it's a bit of a rush. And I didn't have any other t-shirts in her size left, and I turned my back for a few seconds and the t-shirt flipped over and went like that in the hoop, and the satin stitch went right across. I was absolutely mortified. So I got my little trimmer out, went along it, and it worked brilliantly. Got rid of all the stitching, and because I use a ballpoint needle, it didn't cut the fabric. The needle didn't cut the fabric. It put little holes in, but once I ironed the t-shirt, all those little holes just disappeared because the knit all just came back together. So it does work. I hope you find it handy and useful in the future. Do try it. Don't get the expensive gadgets, just get one of these. It's fantastic. I'll see you again soon with another handy tip. Bye.